Hi, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you. What we're going to do now is that we're going to just give a shout out to YuWaah because we are all here for it. Can I please request everyone to switch on your videos? Can you please come on video? Can you please switch on your audio as well? Great to see everyone. Please do just make sure that your video is on throughout, and you can unmute yourself right now so that everybody can hear everybody's voices. Yeah. So can we have everybody's audio and video on? Can you please unmute yourself? I'm just going to call out names now. Ashish, unmute yourself. Pranali, unmute yourself. Shivam, unmute. All of you, please unmute. Shreya, please unmute yourself. We still have participants joining in, and we have all of us will be working on adding everybody in. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to count to 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to shout YuWaah together. Okay. So let's just do this. Let's bring in all our energy. Let us do this. So let's 1, 2, 3. YuWaah.
YuWaah.
YuWaah together.
More energy. Come on. What is this? We'll try this again. All right. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. YuWaah.
YuWaah.
Fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up today. You have come to the finals. I am now going to introduce to you your MC for the evening. Your MC for the evening is Surkraj, who we all call Surki. Surkraj has over 14 years of experience in communication and IT services and project management. She's a self-taught designer, speaks different languages, and at present, she's a director of ICT, which is Information Technology and Communications, at New Concept Center for Development Communication. It's a firm you should definitely check out. It's a firm in the social development sector that supports organizations in achieving their goals. She is an alumna of Leadership in Strategic Health Communication, GHU CCP, batch of 2017, and a member of the SBCC Alliance India. Okay, so can we all put our hands together for your MC of the evening? Surki, over to you.
Thank you so much, Shrirupa. The introduction made me realize that we all achieve a lot over time, right? So thank you so much for that. I'd like to request all of you also to please introduce yourselves in our chat. So please do put down your names, the institution that you're from. Try and put down your full name so that we get to know you better. And I'd like to now start this off by calling in Anandmay. Anandmay is the Youth Engagement Officer at YuWaah, and she's working with them as the Youth Advisory and other key partners at YuWaah to ensure that the voices and the needs of young people are centered in YuWaah's vision. So with that, I'd like to hand over to you, Anandmay. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Surki, and I'm really excited to be here. Again, a really warm welcome to all the participants and everyone who's tuned in today for the national round of Quizmasters, which is an interactive quizzing experience, as you all know, on a range of issues around COVID-19. In these uncertain times of COVID, the real strength that we believe lies in being active enablers of verified information, and you as young warriors and leaders in your community have been doing that really, really excellently. This national round of Quizmasters is part of the YuWaah Echoes event, which is open to all UGC and AICTE students. YuWaah Echoes was created with the aim of showcasing the creations, innovations, knowledge, and leadership of young people during this time of crisis. And we're really, really excited to have received 1,458 registration for this specific quiz over the span of 5 days, and are really looking forward to interacting with our final almost 50 participants who will be participating today. The quiz will have 3 rounds: a general round of questions on COVID prevention, a crossword that you can do with your team related to the pandemic and everything we've experienced, and then a round called Fastest Verified News Spreader, where teams will share verified news with as many people in their networks as possible. We're really looking forward to also a member of our youth advisory, Yashvardhan Rane, being part of this as the quiz master for the evening, the quiz host. He'll be asking you the tough questions and helping with scoring. And he's just like one of you, so really excited for that. But before that, I'll hand it back to Surki, who will get us started. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Anandmay. And it's so wonderful to see all of you one by one introducing yourselves. It's so amazing, and we're hoping that we'll get to know you better as we progress through the rounds. And then I did talk about Yash, so I'd like to introduce him with no further ado. Yash has a very, very impressive set of things that he does. I'm so excited. In fact, looking at his profile, I felt like I wish I'd done half the things he had done at his age. Yash is studying law in Pune. He is also working on issues of youth empowerment, and he's the founder president of the nationalized NGO YuWaah Forum India organization. He does a lot of interesting and very important work, including looking at working with people on menstrual hygiene management. He even put up bookshelves in public places so that people could read and inculcate their love for literature. And he also works with Ummeed, with underprivileged kids. I'd like to now ask Yash to come on, and let's just have a great time together, Yash.
Thank you so much, Sukhi, for introducing me. Yeah, I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. Okay, so good evening and a very warm welcome to all the participants and spectators of the YuWaah Echoes National Quizmaster Finale. So I'm already been introduced, but again, this is from me. I am Yashwardhan Jairaj Rane. I'm a law student in Pune. I'm a founder president of the YuWaah Forum India organization. And for you all tonight, I am the quiz host for today. So this evening is going to be grand, as we have 5 teams, which we're going to be formed, of course, and just one title, the Quiz Masters. But participating itself is a winning experience, isn't it? This evening is about knowledge, logic, fun, and network. Whoever wins tonight, what I can guarantee is this evening will be a memory you'll always hold. Thousands that sign up, as Anand already explained and stated, thousands that sign up, hundreds that competed. And here with us today, we have these champions who will battle with their skills to win the YuWaah Echoes National Quizmaster Finale. So I know you all have been waiting for this for a long time. So let's not take much time and move forward. So to start with, I'll just be explaining the structure of this quiz and the basic rules, how we're going to go about. So the first round is a general round. I will read out a case scenario for each team. Teams will have to listen to the question carefully and will have 1 minute to give the right answer. Every right answer is 10 points and a wrong answer, of course, a 0. If a team gets a wrong answer, the question will not be passed. Kindly note that each team will have a different question and the question will not be passed. The second round is a fun segment of charades. Your team leader will receive a random word that they'll have to act out, and the rest of the team members will have to guess the word correctly within 1 minute. The scoring is again same, 10 points for the right answer and no points for a wrong. For the third round, every team will receive a crossword puzzle that they will have to complete in the breakout rooms in 10 minutes. There will be 10 clues for 10 words. And again, the scoring goes as 10 points for each right answer and no points for a wrong. In the fourth round, every team will receive 1 UNICEF poster on COVID-19. Now, this is where your network will be put into test. The poster will be shared to you and you are expected to share it on the Facebook profiles. Team will receive 5 minutes to strategize and 5 minutes to put their strategies in play. Now, within 5 minutes, the team have to receive 500 reactions in total on the post of the poster. The teams will be doing this round in the breakout rooms and will have to take screenshots and share links with us to confirm. Now, every reaction is worth 10 points and you will receive bonus of 20 points for every comment and bonus of 50 points for every share. I hope is that clear. And finally, if everybody has good luck today, and if there is a tiebreaker or there is a tie, we'll have a tiebreaker question worth points 100. So if that's clear enough, can just anybody give a thumbs up if that's clear? Anybody from the participants? Okay, clear, good.
So can you just sum up once?
Yeah. So again, I'll be explaining the rules for each round before we start the round. So that won't be much of a problem. So,
Okay.
yeah. So for now, what we'll have to do is you'll be sent into the breakout rooms where you have 3 tasks to do. First, know each other. Second is to decide a team name. And third, very important, is to decide a team leader. Now make sure you decide your team leader wisely, because this team leader has a key role to play in the third round. So choose wisely. If that's clear enough, can we send the participants to the breakout room, please?
Sure thing, Yash. I'll do that. One request, the breakout rooms are going to be created randomly and it's an automatic creation. So please do switch on your videos if you can. I know some of you do not have good internet and might have a power cut, but try and be on video so that you know each other. And this is going to be your team for the entire finals, all right? For those of us who need to stay in the main room, Anandmay, Yash, Ananya, do not join the breakout rooms, although you might get a request. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open all the rooms after all of us say Khulja Simpson. Okay, so let's just please, can everybody switch on their videos? I want everyone to unmute. Can we have everybody unmuting? Richie, can I have you unmuting? Navneet, please unmute. Erin, unmute. Shivam, please unmute. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And we say Khulja Simpson together. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Khulja Simpson.
Yes. Okay. So now all the rooms are open. You're going to have a request to join. Just click on join, get to your room, except for those who need to stay on the main room.
Ma'am, I did not get any request.
Can you click on more? Do you have the more option?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see a room joining request there? Does it say join?
No, ma'am.
1 second. Let me see if I can put you in a room.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. I also cannot go to the breakout room.
Have you joined on your phone by any chance?
Yes, ma'am.
I am on my laptop actually.
On your laptop, then just click on more. There'll be an option to join your breakout room. 1 second. I'll just try again to reassign you. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you still struggling, Khushbu?
Yes, ma'am. I could not find any option.
Do you want to log out and log back in?
Okay, ma'am.
Or if you have a laptop, then if you can connect from your laptop or your computer.
Ma'am, that will take time to switch on and.
Okay. Do you want to it's all right. Just try and switch it on, because otherwise I'm not being able to put you.
Okay, ma'am.
1 second, Khushbu. Let me just try and reassign you to another room. This is the last shot. If this doesn't work, what we're going to do is we will require you to log out.
Yes, ma'am, I got a request.
Fantastic. Go have fun. Yash and Ananya, this is your interview time. So why don't you start your video and let's get talking. I am going to, Ananya, I'm going to also add you to the spotlight. Yash, can we have you back on video, please?
Yeah, back.
The room is yours.
Hi, Yash.
Hi, Ananya.
So, Yashvardhan, as you've heard that from your introduction, you are the founder of an NGO called YuWaah Forum India organization. Now, I wanted to ask you, when did you start this organization and what was your motivation behind it?
So, Ananya, basically, it was 2018 when I just passed out my 12th standard and 12th grade. And it was time where I started understanding the social responsibilities that I had to take up.
Right.
There were things happening in and around my place, around my region, my locality, but I started understanding, and I thought that some change is needed and it has to happen. So when I personally believe that when we ask for a change, you yourself should be the pioneers for it. So
Right.
you start it yourself, and that is the moment you can ask somebody else to bring the change. So this was the time when I felt that I needed to bring a change. However, later on, a huge difficulty in front of me was, how do I on my own start a change? So that is when I realized that we need a team. So team later became a group of youngsters who really wanted to be the change makers, and later this group became YuWaah Forum organization.
Right. So your motto must be practice before preach.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And we have a motto which also says, be the system you want to change. So yeah.
Okay, so why don't you tell us the main initiatives or campaigns of the organization?
Yeah, so basically we have four main,
right,
let's say, initiatives that we perform or we carry out all over the place where our units are established. So the first is Mission Cinderella. Now, the Mission Cinderella name comes from the story of Cinderella itself. I personally believe, and the people from our organization who we work together with, every one of us believe that every girl that is born in the country or in the world is a born princess. However, her decisions and her surroundings makes her what she has to become. So this princess is what I mean, when we went through a survey and studied a bit about it, what came into our understanding was that a lot of these princesses left school after puberty due to
periods,
due to periods. So then we started to act out about it, and we made a plan how to go about. So basically, Mission Cinderella is about menstrual hygiene management. The second initiative is YuWaah for Animals. The third is Ummeed, the street school, where we go to the street and teach children in the slum areas and other stuff. And the fourth is Parivartan. In Parivartan, we do basically what any NGO does: hosting blood camps, health camps, tree plantation drives, renovating places, gardens, and all kind of that stuff.
Okay. So you spoke about Mission Cinderella, right? So about that, are there any statistics you'd like to share, or any small instances where you went into villages and anything you saw that you feel you could explain?
So sorry, guys. Sorry to interrupt. Yash, because you're connected from a different device for audio and a different device on video, our people on the live stream are not being able to see you. So is it possible for you to also switch on video for the device that you're connected to audio?
Yeah, just.
So we can have you on video on two screens. That's not a problem. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll fix the problem as well. So you might, carry on. Please proceed.
Yeah, thank you.
So, continue.
So am I visible from both the screens?
You are, yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so where were we?
Ananya, sorry, Ananya, you went off video, so we will have to bring you back. And while we are doing this, Shruti, there is a join breakout room option that you can see. Please join in the breakout room. Continue. Very sorry for the interruption. Back to you. Sorry, Ananya, you're on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I was asking Yash about Mission Cinderella, and if there was a short story or some statistics he could share with us. Yash, you're on mute.
So we'll have to fix. Meanwhile, Shivam, which room were you in? I can see your back. Shivam, you were not in a room. Yes, Puni, your room has finished its naming, is it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Just hang on till the others join. Ananya and Yash, please continue.
Yeah, am I audible, Ananya?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, when we started this whole campaign, we had an idea about go to the villages, go to the rural areas, and talk to the women around and make them aware about menstrual hygiene management, and check if they use sanitary napkins, and if they don't, what are the reasons behind it. so that we could either eliminate the reasons or we provide them
Right.
essential methods. Yeah. So when the first time our volunteers went to a rural area, there was a woman who just shooed them away and said, "This is not what you talk to my family about," and all that. So there were
The
a lot of
taboo.
incidents. Yeah, the taboo. But currently, however, we have managed to get a list of 500 women who we provide free sanitary napkins every month.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. And then you spoke about Umeed. So what are the target groups of Umeed?
So basically, they're the kids from the slum areas. They're also the kids from the a certain tribes who travel from place to place after a certain duration of time. So
Okay.
yeah, we do that now.
And how is this program? You said it's a street school. So how is it different from something like a Balwadi, which is a government or NGO run school?
Yeah, so basically that is the major difference between Umi, the street school, and a Balawadi. Is what we go to the localities of these people, we go to their houses, we go to their community centers or the place where they're staying in, and we
Right.
host the school in their place, in their locality, which makes it more comfortable for them to attend this school.
Right. Right. And okay, so now talking about your organization, are you the sole founder or
Uh,
partners?
we are actually 9 board members and about more than 30 working body members and 350 volunteers all around the state of Maharashtra itself. So the whole thing is, I personally believe, since you asked, though I am the founder, this whole organization, the whole show is run by each and every volunteers who is working for us.
Right. So in terms of volunteers, is there any specific process for those who are watching this interview and are interested to become volunteers? Is there any process they need to follow, or do you have a website?
We are actually under construction of a website. We are already doing it, just because there were many inquiries from people who wanted to join us, and we had no feasible source for them. So we are starting a website for the same. However, talking about the criteria, the only criteria is you love social work and you want to do something for the society. Is the only criteria to join us.
Okay, perfect. And now we have heard about Yashwardhan, the founder of an NGO, and you're also a Rajya Puraskar recipient. Would you like to say something about that?
I've received Rajya Puraskar and a Presidency Award in scouting. So I was a Boy Scout when I was a kid. So other than that, about myself, I am a theater artist. I've participated in various plays, various skits. I've written some of the plays and skits. I've been doing poetry for a long time now, in all 3 languages, which is Hindi, Marathi, and English. Yeah, and more about me, I also used to dance and sketch. It's been a long time for both. However, yeah, I'm interested in all kinds of arts. So if law was not my option, art was my second option.
And so where are you from?
So I am from Konkan region of Maharashtra. But I guess there are a lot of people from around the country who might not know where Konkan is. So Konkan is a coastal region of Maharashtra, and I stay in a district called as Sindhudurg, which is on the border of Maharashtra and Goa. So yeah, that is where I stay.
There were a couple of floods in Konkan, right?
Yeah. Recently, there were massive floods in Konkan, which affected almost 2 districts of Maharashtra, Sindhudurg and Ratnagiri, specifically Chiplun and other region of Ratnagiri. So it was a devastating condition all around the place. However, Ananya, what I would like to inform you and everybody else here is that there were a lot of people who came up to help these places, and there were a lot of people who were not even part of various NGOs or something, but everybody had a sense of social responsibility which suddenly arose and then they came to help. So I still believe that there is humanity and sense of social responsibility in every person. Every person. We just need a reason for it to awake it. Yeah. And our organization itself, we adopted 219 families in Chiplun. So
Okay, so what do you mean by adopted the families?
yeah, so this is a question I like to answer because that makes it pretty clear about what we actually did. So we gathered help from all around the state, from people in different regions. People helped in forms of goods, people helped in forms of other stuff. And then we took all of these help to the place and we helped them for about a month and more till they settled back. So we helped them in cleaning their houses. So we helped them to get the mud out of their house. We helped them in settling back. We helped them in setting things up in their house. Some of our volunteers who were skilled at technology and something went to the place and repaired their electronic devices where the shop was still there.
So basically help build their livelihood back.
Yeah. So we helped them settle back to their life.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt you both again. I have become your chief interrupting person, but we have all the teams back. So let's get back to the quiz.
Yeah, that's great.
Ananya, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Ananya is our live reporter for the day. Ananya, thank you for having this conversation. Yash, so much that we learned about you. Extremely proud of your work. And back to you as the quiz show host.
Thank you. So yeah, I welcome back everybody and I hope that you all are done with deciding your names, team names and the team leaders. So can we one by one have you say your name and the team leader? So what we can have is, I guess, Shree, if that's fine, we can have the team leaders say their name and the team name. So if that works. Yeah.
So hello. So I'm Navneet Kumar Singh and our team is the vaccinators.
Oh, hi. Your name is Navneet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we all, as the teams tell their names and they share their leaders' names, can we all unmute and give them a round of applause? Okay, let's all unmute. And big clap for Navneet and the vaccinators. Yes.
Harshraj from the Icebreakers.
Harshraj, okay. Harshraj from Icebreakers. Just a second. So when we are having these team names being told, can we also have other documents updated with the team names?
Actually, if they let us know the group number, that will be helpful.
No, okay. I have it. Don't worry. I'm going to rename the breakout rooms. So just do your thing, guys.
All right.
So yeah, we have vaccinators, Navneet from vaccinators, Harshraj from Icebreakers, and yeah, moving on to the third team. Please go ahead.
I am Devi, the leader for Inquisitive at the YuWaah set, and the team members would be Kushbu, Abhishekta, Aditi, Jeevita, Shruti, Shrishti.
Devi, can I have your team name repeated once again, please?
Inquisitive.
Sorry, it's not.
Inquisitive.
Okay, Inquisitive. Yeah. Great. Thank you, Devi. Moving on for the fourth team and the team leader, please.
My name is Shivam Rai, and am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
My name is Shivam Rai, and I'm a team leader, and my team name is Innovation East.
Yeah, hi Shivam. So your team name is Innovation East, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Okay. So Shivam, can you be in a little bit of try and be in a little bit of decent network, please? I guess it's causing a bit trouble.
Actually, yeah, okay. So I'm in a village, so I have to facing some focus.
No worries, Shivam. If you want to switch off your video, then switch off your video to save bandwidth.
Yeah, thank you. So moving on for the next team and the team leader, please.
Hi, my name is Tanushka and we are Mindful Masters.
Hi, Tanushka. So your team name is Mindful Masters.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Tanushka. So can we have? So we have the 5 teams, right, and the 5 team leaders. That's all. Okay. So shall we move on to the first round, if that's clear for everybody? Yeah. Am I audible and visible? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sir. Yeah. So for the first round, which is a general round, I'll once again explain the rules to all of you. The first round is a general round. A question will be read out to every team. Teams will have to listen to the questions carefully and will have 1 minute to give the right answer. Every right answer is 10 points and a wrong answer has no points. If a team gets an answer wrong, the question will not be passed to the next team. There will be 2 such rounds with every team ultimately getting 2 questions. So we'll be having 10 questions in all, 2 questions each. Clear for everybody?
Yes, we can actually unmute and speak. If it's not clear, please ask your questions now.
Yeah, please go ahead.
How much time we will have for answering the questions?
1 minute. Okay. The timer will be displayed on your screen. Yeah. Any other doubt do we have?
Can you just once repeat the rules? There was a network issue, that's why.
Yeah. Sure. 1 second. So this general round will have 1 question for each, 2 questions for each team, where the right answer will carry 10 points and wrong answer will carry 0 points. You'll have 1 minute to answer each question. And the question will not be passed to the other team. So we have 10 questions in all, 2 questions for each team. Clear?
Okay. And only the team leader has to answer the question or anyone from the team?
Yeah, now that is a good question. Only the team leader has to answer the question. However, if any other member answers the question and the team leader permits it, saying, I am okay with him answering, or this is the answer, that will be considered. But
okay,
to keep it coordinated, we expect the team leaders to answer. There'll be a better option. So we avoid the chaos. Yeah, go ahead.
If anyone is not satisfied with the team leader, then we can also tell them not to answer that question.
Yeah, that is where your team spirit will be tasted. So
okay.
We would get time, right? Like to discuss the answers.
So you have 1 minute to answer the question.
Sure.
So
okay,
that's 10 minutes before where you were sent to the breakout rooms were to know each other, and that was a time where you get to know each other and you know who to decide as a team leader and what to answer. Yeah, clear?
Okay.
Thank you.
And I have another suggestion. That is when Yash poses the question, you have 1 minute time to figure out the answer. If you have multiple answers in the group, the team leader can decide which is the answer he or she wants to present. Okay? So that 1 minute is for you. Back to you, Yash.
Yeah, thank you. So I'll be repeating the question twice. After the end of the repetition second time, when I repeat the last option second time, the timer will start. So that is when you'll see a timer on screen. When I say the time starts now, the time will begin and you'll have 1 minute hence. Okay. So is everybody ready? We can have you can unmute your mics and say ready. All of you.
Ready.
Louder.
Ready.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So the first question to begin this round with, the first question will be for the vaccinators. So vaccinators ready?
Yes. Sir.
This is the question. After a day outside, you have returned home. What should you do as soon as you enter your home? Option A, remove mask, wash hands and feet and change your clothes. Option B, remove mask, change your clothes and wash hands and feet. Option C, wash hands and feet, remove mask and change your clothes. Option D, all of the above are valid. I'll repeat the question once again. After a day outside, you have returned home. What should you do as soon as you enter your home? Option A, remove mask, wash hands and feet and change your clothes. Option B, remove mask, change your clothes and wash your hands and feet. Option C, wash hands and feet, remove mask and change your clothes. Option D, all of the above are valid. Vaccinators, your time starts now.
Okay. So I would go with the option B. Like,
you still have 1 minute to
okay.
answer.
So like, is everyone okay with this answer? It's very obvious.
No, I think it's answer C, because we have to wash our hands first and then then remove.
Yes, first we have to remove our mask, then our clothes, then we should wash our hands, because like obviously all the germs and all those things would be washed off.
Yeah, I also think option B is correct.
Option B.
Okay.
I also think
yes.
option B.
30 seconds.
Okay, let's go with it. Okay. So option B.
Option B.
So your option is option B.
Yes.
Navneet, your option is option B, right?
Yes.
So is that a final answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So I'll read the options once again for y'all. The option A was remove mask, wash hands and feet and change your clothes. Option B, which you have answered, is remove mask, change your clothes and wash your hands and feet. Option C was wash hands and feet, remove mask and change your clothes, which was the right answer. So option C was the right answer.
That's what I was saying.
So no worries, we still have one more round to go.
Never mind, okay.
Never mind,
So we have to
vaccinators.
go with
So the answer we were expecting was wash hands and feet, then remove your mask and then change your clothes. Because you'll be having the virus on your body. So you hands wash them first and then touch your mask and clothes. Okay.
So like
no worries. Moving forward to the next team. Just a second. Yeah, can we move on to Harshraj, the Icebreakers? Can we move on to the Icebreakers, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi, Harshraj.
Hi, sir.
Can we have, except for vaccinators, can we have everybody mute their mics? Actually, even the vaccinators for now. Should I read the question and options?
Sorry, once again, Sid, can you mute everyone and then Yash can unmute himself?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So the next question is for the Icebreakers. Yeah, thank you. Are the Icebreakers ready for the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So your question is, you are on your way to get vaccinated and notice that you have chills and are feeling feverish. You should, option A, go get the vaccine. Option B, go for a COVID test. Option C, go back home. Option D, consult a doctor or nurse at the vaccination center. I'll repeat the question once again. You are on your way to get vaccinated and notice that you have chills and are feeling feverish. What would you do? Option A, go get the vaccine. Option B, go for a COVID test. Option C, go back home. And option D, consult a doctor or nurse at the vaccination center. Icebreaker, your time starts now.
I guess we should go with option C. Consult a doctor.
I think
What do you
option
say,
D,
guys?
I guess.
I guess option D.
Consult a
And
doctor.
nurse in the consult a
Consult
doctor
a
and a
doctor.
nurse at the
Yes, option
consultation
D would
center.
be better.
Yes.
So you all are going with option D.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir. We will go with the option D.
You still have 40 seconds, team Icebreaker. So you can still decide.
Because see, you cannot go directly for the COVID test. Like you have to consult the doctor first.
Like
It's
if we are on
mild.
a way to get a COVID vaccine, and
Yeah,
on
but
the
it
way,
is
if I am
mild,
feeling
right?
feverish, I guess we should consult a
Mild.
doctor.
I guess we should consult with doctor nurse.
They can also be symptoms of anxiety or something.
Yeah.
We can consult a
I
doctor.
think we
Last
We don't
10
have
seconds.
famous
time is over.
Last 10
Option
seconds. Can we
D.
have your
We
answer?
go with option D.
Okay, we are going with
Harshraj,
option D.
what's your final answer?
Option D. Option D.
Option D. Okay. So again, if you go get the vaccine, which was option A, you still have a risk to infect anybody else. If you go for a COVID test, you, for that matter, may not be having a COVID positive, but you might just have been stressed out, just like somebody said. Option D, which you all have answered, is consult a doctor and a nurse at the vaccination center. Considering you are just on your way to get vaccinated, option C is the right answer. At that moment, what you need to do is go back home. So never mind, option C was the answer. We still have one more round to go. So no points for team Icebreaker. Yeah? Are we clear with the answer, Harshraj?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. No worries, we still have one more round to go. Keep that spirit up. So, can we move on to Inquisitive? The next team.
Yes, we are ready.
Inquisitive, ready?
Ready?
Yeah, great. So, your question goes, what does R not determine the value of? What does the R not determine value of? Option A, it's a term that indicates how contagious an infectious disease is. Option B, it's a term that indicates how quickly a vaccine can be developed for a disease. Option C, it's a term that describes the bacteria influence in a disease. And option D, it's a term that indicates how a disease can be treated. Yeah, I'll read the question once again. What does R not determine the value of? It's a term that indicates how contagious.
Sir, can you spell R not?
That is a R and a 0. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a term that indicates. I'll read the question again. So how does R not determine? Sorry, what does R not determine the value of? Option A, it's a term that indicates how contagious an infectious disease is. Option B, it's a term that indicates how quickly a vaccine can be developed for a disease. Option C, it's a term that describes the bacteria influence in a disease. And option D, it's a term that indicates how a disease can be treated. And Inquisitives, your time starts now.
Yes, do you have any answers?
I think it's A. How contagious or infectious it is.
I think C.
I'm mostly think it's A because I have read about it once somewhere.
How contagious it is yes.
Yes, A.
If she has read, then you can go with A, I think, because I don't have any idea.
Yes.
If you have, you're very sure of, can we lock A?
Yeah, go for A.
Yes, we'll go for A. Option A.
Yes, you're on mute.
Yeah, am I audible now? So yeah, Devi, is A your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, can we stop the timer, please? Okay, thank you. So we had 4 options, and I felt in the beginning you all were pretty clear about option A. And yeah, so option A is a right answer. You get 10 points, Team Inquisitor. So great, congratulations for you.
Great going. Inquisitor, give it up.
Yeah, so thank you. Can we move to the next team, Innovation East?
Yes.
Yeah, Innovation East, ready for your question? Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah, so Innovation East, are you ready for your question? Okay, so this is your question. Considering antibiotic resistance, how often can alcohol-based hand sanitizers be used? Any options are: option A, a maximum of twice an hour. Option B, any number of times, provided that you wash your hands with soap and water in between. Option C, any number of times that you like. And option D, none of the above. I'll read the question once again. Considering antibiotic resistance, how often can alcohol-based hand sanitizers be used? Option A, a maximum of twice an hour. Option B, any number of times, provided that you wash your hands with soap and water in between. Option C, any number of times that you like. Option D, none of the above. And your time starts now.
Maybe it is option D. Yeah?
I think it's A. Maybe option B.
40 seconds left. Team Innovation East.
Shall we go with option B?
Yeah.
Okay. So
We have last 10
it's
seconds left.
option B.
Can we hear it from Shivam Rai, the team leader? Or is it not here? Okay, no worries. So it fell that the answer collectively was option C, right? Team Innovation East.
No, we fixed it as option B.
Option B.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have answered for option B. So the question was, considering antibiotic resistance, how often can alcohol-based hand sanitizers be used? And the right answer for this question is option C, any number of times that you like. So your no points for Team Innovation East. So for now, we have only Team Inquisitive who have scored 10 points. Rest all are at a 0. So let's move forward to Team Mindful Maestros. I hope it's a good chance for them to score points. So yeah. Tanushka, do we have you?
Yes.
Okay, good. So is your team, the Mindful Maestros, ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So this is the last question for round A of round 1. We'll be having one more round of general questions, but this is the last for this round, and your team is the one to answer it. So yeah, ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, so the question goes this way. What does corona in coronavirus mean? What does corona in coronavirus mean? Option A, highly contagious. Option B, crown. Option C, belonging to SARS-CoV-2 family. Option D, BIM. I'll repeat the question once again. What does corona in coronavirus mean? A, highly contagious. B, crown, C, belonging to SARS-CoV-2 family, and option D, BIM. And your time starts now.
I think
Belonging
it's
to
crown.
Yeah. Will
belonging to COVID family.
Tanushka, I feel it's crown.
I also think it is crown.
Crown.
It was very much publicized in news initially last year. That
Are you
word,
sure with it?
yeah, the word corona
Okay.
crown, its structure, the virus structure was crown shaped, and that's why
Belonging to family. SARS-2.
Then
I totally feel it's crown.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are sure,
You
we
are
can go.
confirmed. That means you are confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So we are going with her.
Yeah. So what's your answer? Have you finalized it?
The crown.
Okay. So you choose option B, that is crown.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's the final answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So back to the options that we had. The first was highly contagious. Second was crown. Third option was belonging to SARS-CoV-2 family. And option D was BIM. None of you all thought option A and C were much more relevant, considering you're talking about a virus here. Or you all were pretty clear about crown.
So she said she had.
Sorry?
So she said she know that.
She was very confident with her answer. So we
She
go.
was confident with the answer. That's why we
So Tanushka, who was it who was confident with the answer of crown?
Crown, we all supported her.
Yeah, but who was it who said the answer? Crown.
I think it was Tanushka.
Okay. So congratulate Tanushka for the right answer. Crown is yes, the right answer. So your team Mindful Maestros get 10 points here.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, we'll now begin the second round. The first round itself, but the second half of it. So is everybody ready? All 5 teams ready for it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So just a small hint as the host. More than knowledge, what you all need here to win is the team spirit and to trust each other. That is what is very much important. And that's why the 10 minutes, I know 10 minutes is a short time to know each other and to start trusting people, but still, that is what is put to test here. So yeah, we'll move to the second half of this round. So the first question is to the vaccinators. Ready, Navneet and team?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the question is quite simple here. The question goes, what does ACT accelerator stands for? Okay. Since I've already asked the question, we have a time limit of 1. I would just ask to not start the time limit. I'm so sorry, it's my mistake. Here, for these questions, we won't have any options. The answer that matches close enough will be considered right. So the question is, what does ACT accelerator stands for? And your time starts now.
Anyone? Like, I don't have any clue.
The question is, what does ACT accelerator stands for?
Like, anyone?
I think it is COVID access to COVID-19 tools.
Yeah, it's access to COVID-19 tools, I think.
Oh. So
Yeah,
anyone
pretty sure
else?
it's that.
Yeah, I think those are the tools which are used for, I think, in critical conditions. It is used in critical conditions, I think.
Okay, pretty much okay. Okay, so like, yes, I'll go with the team.
So what your answer is again, Navneet? I wanted to answer it.
Okay, so they are the tools like which are used to measure COVID.
What does it stand for? What does it stand for? What does it
Access to COVID tools.
Access to
COVID-19 tools.
Yes.
Okay, so the answer for it is yes, access to COVID-19 tools accelerator. So that gives your team, the vaccinators, 10 points.
Nice.
Congratulations. So yeah. Can we move to the next team, the Icebreakers? Icebreakers, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one second. So your question goes like this. What is the full form of RT-PCR? I repeat the question. What is the full form for RT-PCR? Your time starts now. Team Icebreakers. Your question is, what is the full form of RT-PCR?
It's reverse transcription polymerase chain reactor. Yes, it is. Sorry, it's not a reactor. It's a reacting or reaction.
Reaction.
Yeah, it's reaction. Reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction. Yes.
Yeah.
So it is reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction. Can I repeat it? It is reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction.
I repeat your answer once again. What you said is reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, done for the time. And yes, that is a right answer, team Icebreaker. So you get your 10 points here. Congratulations. That was a very good answer. Can we move to Innovation East?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, team Innovation East, ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your question is, you are walking on the road and you see your friend for the first time since April 2020. She informs you that she has been fully vaccinated and has stepped out for the first time in 1 month. How do you greet her? I'll repeat the question. You are walking on the road and you see your friend for the first time since April 2020. She informs you that she has been fully vaccinated and has stepped out for the first time in 1 month. How do you greet her? Time starts now. The closest answer to the actual answer will be considered right. Clock has started ticking. You have 50 seconds more. Team Innovation East. Sorry, Team Inquisitive. Sorry, it's
So
Team
you
Innovation.
said.
Yeah, sorry, it's Team Innovation East. Last 30 seconds. Shivam Rai is here.
I don't think Shivam is here, Yash.
Okay, so anybody else from the team?
Erin was trying to say something, but she's muted. Erin, do you want to go ahead?
Sir?
Kushal, do you want to say something? Are you from this team?
Yeah.
Kirtana, go for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like saying hello without touching them, like greeting in a different way, like maintaining distance and greeting.
Now you said something about maintaining distance, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, could you repeat it?
yeah, like just if we see someone, we'll greet them first. So first, like maintaining a distance and greeting, like saying hello or something like that.
So just that we had a technical problem, I would just add maintaining a distance, you said, right?
Yeah,
A specific distance or something, or just physical distance?
a physical distance around 6 feet and more.
Okay. So that's your final answer
Yeah,
from Team Innovation East?
yeah.
Okay. And that is the right answer. Maintain physical distance of 1 meter 6 feet at all times. So you get 10 points here. Congratulations, Team Innovation East. Can we move to Team Mindful Maestros?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mindful Maestros ready?
Yes, sir.
So question to you is, who invented the N95 filter that is used in masks? I repeat the question. Who invented the N95 filter that is used in masks? Your time starts now.
Sir, that's Peter Tisai.
Peter Sai. Peter Sai.
Yeah.
The T Sai. I don't know how to.
I have read somewhere.
Could the team leader Sanskar spell it?
Sir, Peter Sai.
Sir, the chat is disabled. I can.
Yeah, the
verbally.
chat is still disabled. If you can just say it verbally, and those who are not speaking, please go on mute. The team lead?
Tanushka, it's Peter Tsai.
Yeah, it's Peter TSI.
Okay, so that's your answer, Tanushka and Team Mindful.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so you had answered correctly for the previous round. This round, again, you have answered right answer, and you get 10 points here as well.
Yes, sir.
So congratulations to Team Mindful Maestros. So now we come back to, one second, I have a technical issue, so sorry for that. Yeah, so can we come back to Team Inquisitive?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Team Inquisitive, ready?
Ready. Ready?
Okay. So it's a true or false question. The COVID-19 virus cannot be spread through mosquito bites. Is it true or false? The COVID-19 virus cannot be spread through mosquito bites. Time starts now.
Team, I think it's no. What's your opinion?
Yes, I too think that it's a no. It should not be with the mosquito bites. I think.
From me also, I don't think that it is spread by mosquito bites.
It's cannot, right, in the question?
Yes,
Answer will be true.
Then the answer will be true.
Sridevi, we expect an answer in true or false.
I go with the team. Is it okay with true? Because I feel
Yes, yes.
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 Now, other choice of it. Have you heard about any cases which has been like infected with COVID because of mosquito bite?
No.
No, there's no such case so far. But we can go with true.
I go with the true. Yes.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. So even you had answered the last round correctly, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, team inquisitive. You scored 10 points in the last round. This round, however, you have again scored 10 points, and yeah, congratulations to you, team inquisitive. So now that we're at the end of the round one, Annapurna, can we just come and let the teams know their final scores at the end of round one?
Yes. We have Team Vaccinators with 10 points, Team Icebreakers with 10 points, Team Innovation East with 10 points, Team Inquisitive with 20 points, and Team Mindful Masters with 20 points.
So that makes the rank as Mindful Mastros and Inquisitive at rank 1, and the rest 3 teams at rank 3 or rank 2. I mean, all on the same page. So yeah, can we have a round of applause for everybody who participated in round 1 and tried their part to answer the question? Can we just unmute and have a round of applause? Everybody. Thank you. Now that we are at the end of round 1, we'll begin with the round 2. So before we move to the round 2, which is a fun segment of charades, it'll be fun. There was a time where I asked you to choose your team leader and had also mentioned that this team leader is going to play a major role in charades. So now the team leader is the one who will be sent a word and he has to act it out to the rest of the team. So the rest of the team has 1 minute to guess the word, and if it is a right answer, we get 10 points, and if it is a wrong answer, there is no point. Clear? We'll have 2 such rounds. So every team will be getting 2 words. The words will be sent to the team leader through a private message. So is everybody ready? All 5 teams and all participants ready?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So
Yes,
can
sir.
we start with the first team that we have, Vaccinator? So can the word be sent to Navneet, please?
Yes, sent. Thank you.
Okay, so Navneet, you received the word?
Yes.
Okay, so we shall start the timer now.
Okay.
Marriage.
Engagement.
Okay, how many words are there?
2 words.
What? Marriage.
Ring ceremony.
There is just one
Ring
word.
ceremony. Ring.
Marriage ceremony. So, I mean.
Marriage ceremony.
Yes, we got the answer.
Marriage ceremony.
Turkey, is the word correct?
So it's close. It's wedding ceremony.
Like we are not playing synonyms here.
So yeah, Yash, it's up to you.
That's quite
yeah.
okay.
That is pretty close. That is pretty close. I agree. So can we? I mean, just because if there was a confusion, Shri, is it possible for them to give another word, because we were not pretty clear on do we want it to be exact?
Like it was exact. Actually, marriage and wedding are the same thing. Like, how do we tell it's a mouse or a mouse? Like, how do we know?
Can't be synonyms. Okay, fine. So what we'll do is, guys, for this round, it cannot be something which is close. It has to be the exact word. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to play this again. Your team gets another extra chance, okay, which nobody else is going to get. So please send another extra word to Navneet. Navneet, I'm going to put you on spotlight so that we can all see you. And take it away.
So do you have the word, Navneet?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The time starts now.
Okay, I'll spell the words. I spell the letters. You tell me which letter it is.
First of all, it is in Hindi or English?
Rain.
Rain. Rainwater harvesting. Okay, I'll spell the letters. After the rain, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, H.
Flood.
You just add something.
F. Okay, I will again spell the word A, B,
Flood.
C.
Flood.
Floods.
Wait.
That's 5, 4, 3, 2,
Forest.
1. Time's up, guys. Time's up.
It was an animal. How do I act it? Like I can't jump on my bed.
Time's up. What was the word for everybody?
Frog. How do I do a frog? Like it's not possible.
That's possible, of course.
Like
if we had
that.
more time, I would have acted out as a frog and would have let you know.
Actually, I can't jump, so that's why I wanted to, but okay.
No. That's fine. That's fine. We have one more round. Okay. A round of applause to everybody, especially for Navneet, who tried really hard to act out a frog. Yeah. So can we move to Harshraj, the team leader for Icebreaker? Harshraj, can you have your video on, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Surki, can the word be sent to Harshraj, please?
Sent. Harsh, did you receive the word?
Yes.
Okay. You received the word. Your time starts now.
Dance. Disco. Dance. Dance. Okay, dance.
English word.
Pretty common.
You don't have to speak. Please be quiet. How many words? 1 or 2? 5 words.
5 words. 5 words.
Okay.
Performance.
Dance.
S.
Singing.
No.
And time's up, guys. Time's up.
We're not getting you.
Yeah. What was the word, Harsh?
Salsa.
I guessed that, right?
Oh.
When he said dance and a S, so it was salsa. No worries. We have one more round to go. Great. Good try. So yeah, can we move on to Sri Devi, the team inquisitive?
Yes, ready.
Okay. Can you turn on your camera, please? And Sri Devi put on the spotlight, please? Okay, thank you. So yeah, Surki, the word be sent to Sri Devi, please. You received the word?
Yes.
Okay, great. So your time starts now.
2 words.
2 words.
Driving. Car.
Drive.
Okay. Second word. Okay. Snowfall.
Lightning. Upside.
Sun.
There.
Cloud.
Apple. Hide.
Light.
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 Drive.
Light. Car. Light drive.
Light drive.
Traffic light.
Traffic light.
Driving light.
Driving
Light driven.
Sun drive.
Light driven.
Headlight. Light.
The second word is car, right?
Last 2 seconds. Last 2 seconds.
Light car.
Done. Time's up.
Drive slowly.
Time's up. Time's up, Sridevi. Time's up. That's it. So what was the word for everybody? Sridevi, please.
Electric car.
Oh, electric car. Yeah.
Yes, you're on mute.
Yeah, so sorry. So that's the tough luck for Sridevi and Guzadev. No worries. We'll move to the next team. In Innovation East, is Shivam Rai here? Shivam, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Shivam, if you're having network issues, do you want to nominate somebody else from your team for this round?
Okay. I would request any of them to be a team leader.
Okay.
As I am facing some network issues.
No problem, Shivam. Totally understand. In Shivam's team, I'm just going to call out the names who are there in Shivam's team, which is Innovation East. We have Erin, we have Pranshu, we have S. Rugaya, and Kirtana. Can one of you step in for this round, please?
Ma'am, Erin will do that.
Actually, yeah.
Go for it, Erin. I'm going to spotlight you, and thank you so much for this. Yash, back to you. You will need to.
Thank you. Yeah. So ready, Erin and Team Innovation East?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the word be sent to Erin.
Two words. Specs. First word is specs.
Goggles.
Girl.
Mirror.
Bird. Home.
Telescope. Hourglass.
Lens. Computer glass.
Glass.
Coolers.
Ice.
Headache.
Forehead.
Frame.
Last 10
Eyepiece.
seconds.
Migraine. Eyelash. Eyebrows.
Shape.
Eye shaper.
I got it.
Concave.
Done. Time's up. Time's up, guys. Time's
Yeah,
up.
I got it. Spectator it was, right?
No, it's Harry Potter.
Oh. You could have just
I
the
told
star.
specs
The
and that symbol and it was
star or a
yeah.
magic wand. No worries. Okay. So we're done with Innovation East. We move on to the next team. Yeah, can you move on to the Mindful Masters? Tanushka, ready? Can we have Tanushka spotlight, please?
I will do that. Can I also request everyone to switch on your videos when your team is playing? That will really help the leader. Yeah. Tanushka, you're spotlighted for everyone. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Sri. So yeah, so the word be sent to Tanushka. Have you received the word, Tanushka? Yeah, thank you. So your time, Tanushka, starts now.
Small.
Small.
Pet.
Child.
3 words. First word. B. Baby. Birth. Baby. 1. First word.
First is baby.
1 year old. First year. Newborn.
Mon.
1 year old baby. No, 1. First word. 1 is baby. Okay. Yeah. Second word. Yep.
Yes, round.
Second word is
1.
Triangle.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Triangle.
1. Time's up.
Bird.
Time's up. What was the word, Tanishka?
Changing diaper.
2.
Changing diapers. That was a
Nice
tough
try.
one.
Nice try, Tanishka.
9. It was a really good try. Yeah. Great. So we have done with the first part of charades. Now we have one more round of charades for everybody, and one more word will be sent to the team leaders. So is everybody ready for the second round of charades?
Yes.
Can you have your mics turned on and say yes loudly, as loud as it?
Yes, sir.
Great. Yeah. So that's give a little bit spirit for me to host and for you to participate. Good. Keep up that energy. So yeah, start with vaccinators. Navneet, ready?
Yes.
Yeah. I hope this time you have a good luck and get a good word. So the word be sent to Navneet, please.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So the time starts now.
Computer.
Keyboard.
Laptop.
Typing.
Piano.
How many words are there? One word.
Piano.
Harmonium.
Piano.
English. Xylophone.
Typing.
Mobile phone. iPad. iPad.
MacBook.
Smartphone.
Touch screen.
Can you
Touchscreen.
Google.
Display.
Google.
I did it.
Are
Okay.
you sure?
Yes. That's what's the word.
Is
Yeah.
that
Please
the
lock.
right answer?
Yes. Yes.
I
That
made
is
it.
absolutely right.
Well done.
So
Thank you.
Navneet, you and your team get 10 points for this amazing act that you have done, and you still had 10 seconds remaining.
Thank you.
Just a second.
Well done, guys.
Great job, guys. So we'll move to the next team, Icebreakers. Harshraj.
Yes, sir.
Harshraj had done a great job last round. However, bad luck. So the word be sent to Harshraj, please. Received? Yeah. So your time starts now.
How many words? 2 words. How many letters?
2 words.
Mountains.
Mountains. Okay.
Climbing.
Climbing.
Mountain climbing. Okay. Climbing is the word.
Very good.
Can we have the word
Mountain climbing.
from
It is
There were 2
mountain
words.
climbing.
team,
It is
not from
mountain climbing.
Harshraj? From the rest. What is the word?
Sir, it is mountain climbing. Mountain climbing.
Cookie, is that the right answer?
That's the absolutely correct answer. Yes.
Great. So amazing act out done by Harshraj, and his team gets 10 points for guessing it right. Great. So can we move on to the inquisitives? Shri Devi, can we have your video on? Shri, can she please be on the spot? Yeah, thank you. Shri. So yeah, the word be sent to Shri Devi, please. Great. So time starts now.
How many words are there? 1. Digging. Rowing. Boat.
Boating.
Boating. Swimming.
Rafting.
Jumping. नहीं. Titanic. नहीं.
Diving.
I don't know.
Ship.
Fish.
Swimming.
Fishing.
Ship.
Wave. Sailing.
Sailing.
Sailing. Sailing.
Sailing.
Turkey, is that the right answer?
Yes, sailing. Sailing.
Yes, that is the right answer.
Oh, great, great. So I guess the first round was just for them to know each other, I guess. Everybody's scoring points in the second round. That's great. So yeah. Can we, congratulations to Sri Devi and the team Inquisitive. Can we move on to Team Innovation East? And Erin, I suppose, is now representing Innovation East. So, can you please start your video on? And can she be please spotlighted? Yeah, thank you, Shri. So the word be sent to her. Okay, time starts now.
One word.
One word.
Pen.
Pencil. Microtip.
Pen.
Pen. Pen. P. P. First letter is P.
Pencil.
Pen. How many letters?
Yeah.
Writing.
Say something. Do something or spell the letters in action.
Painting.
R.
Painting.
Paint.
Printing. Painting.
4.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Project.
1. Time's up, guys. Time's up. What was the word?
Prawning. Proning.
Proning. Ah, hard luck. No worries, no worries. So yeah, can we, good job though, trying, attempting, acting out, and for the team as well, tried guessing really good. So can we move on to Mindful Maestros, Tanushka. Tanushka, can you please start your video on? And can she be please?
Yes, absolutely. Can I also request once again for everyone to please come on video, because that really helps with the games that you're playing.
Yeah, for the team who's participating, I request again on behalf of everybody that please start your video. That is for you to help. So yeah, the word be sent to Tanushka, please. And Tanushka be spotlighted. We received the word, Tanushka. Your time starts now.
2 words. Yep. S. Okay. Slow.
Shouting. Be calm. Be calm.
Okay, second word. What's the second word? Digging.
Swimming.
Removing.
Swimming.
Spread.
Swimming.
Spread. Flow. Swimming.
Swimming.
Spread synonym. Spread synonym.
Swimming.
Swim.
Swimming. Sailing. Diving. Okay, diving.
Diving. Okay, diving.
Skydiving.
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 Diving similar. Skydiving similar. Scuba diving. Scuba diving.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Scuba diving. Really? Oh my
Scuba
god.
diving, right answer?
Scuba diving.
Absolutely, and very, very good acting.
Great. Yeah, still did it very well.
Well Well done.
Great job, Tanushka, and great job, Team Mindful Masters. So yeah, since Annapurna has already come up and we are at the end of round 2 of charades, Annapurna, can we get back on the scores, please, and the
Sure.
ranking?
Sure. At the end of round 2, vaccinators have received 10 points in the round 2, and they have a final score of 20 points. Icebreakers have 10 points from round 2 and a total of 20 points. Innovation East has 0 points from round 2 and 10 points overall. Team Inquisitive has 10 points from round 2 and 30 points overall. And Mindful Masters have 10 points from round 2 and 30 points overall. And the ranking is the Mindful Maestros and Inquisitive are at the first place. Vaccinators and Icebreakers are in the second place, and Innovation East is in the third place. Over
Great.
to you, Yash.
Yeah, thank you. So can we have a round of applause again for everybody who has participated till now and scored amazing scores, or at least tried to score? Yeah, great. That's great. So now that we're done with first 2 rounds, we'll move forward to the third round, which is a crossword puzzle. So the crosswords already sent to the teams in the breakout rooms, or going to be in the main room?
I think we wait for a second. Turkey, can you just send the crossword? You will
the team
receive,
leaders.
you can actually send it to everyone. Everybody can download.
Actually.
Yeah. So there'll be a file which will come up on your chat. Please download it on your device. This is the crossword puzzle that you're going to solve inside the breakout room, and Yash will give us the instructions.
Yeah, so here we go. Every team will work in a breakout room and receive a crossword puzzle. You each have 10 minutes to solve this. Team leaders must put down answers to each clue in the chat box before the end of 10 minutes. Answers received after 10 minutes mark will not be considered valid. Yeah, is everybody's clear with that?
Is everybody clear? Do you have any questions? Please ask here. Please download.
Can you just repeat?
Can you just repeat, please?
Yeah, so you'll be sent into the breakout rooms and you'll receive a crossword puzzle. I guess now itself Surki has sent it in the chat box, so you could just download that file. That is the crossword puzzle for you, and you each have 10 minutes to solve this, and the team leader must put down the answers to each clue in the chat box before the end of 10 minutes. So you have duration of 10 minutes to answer, and the answer which will be given after the 10-minute mark will not be considered valid. Are we clear?
So everyone is gonna solve the same crossword puzzle.
So
Yes.
we didn't get any puzzles right now. Can you send?
On the chat, can you see a file which has been sent? It says round3_crossword.pdf.
No, ma'am.
No, we can't.
Okay.
Okay, another way of doing this is maybe the handlers.
The handlers, yeah. Can I request the handlers to please download it, take it to your breakout room and share it?
And we have to write where we have to write the answers?
On the chat, your handlers will explain it to you. Yeah?
Like actually chat is disabled.
Chat is disabled now. It will open up when you go to the breakout room.
Oh, okay.
The chat is disabled for all the main room competitions. Okay. All right. Can all the handlers, do you have, can you give me a thumbs up that you have downloaded the crossword? All right.
I have yet not downloaded it.
That's all right, Tanushka. The handlers are downloading it. They'll send it to you. Can we have everybody on audio and video, please? Yeah. You know what you have to say. Say Khulja Simsim and the rooms will open for you. Okay. So please unmute yourself. Let's do this together.
Khulja Simsim.
Simsim. Anji. Uncle hang uncle.
Yes. So then you can just please join. Yash, Ananya, Anandmai, you're not joining. Please stay in the main room. Sridevi, please join the room. Mohak, you need to join your room.
Ma'am, I did not receive the breakout room request, so I cannot join the room.
Did you I'll just move you to another room. Have you received
Okay,
it?
thank you so much, ma'am.
Sure. Kirtana, are you, did you not receive a room?
Yes, ma'am, I didn't receive it.
I'll move you. Jeevita, have you not received a room?
No, I haven't.
Okay, 1 second. Just give me a moment. Abhimanyu, you have not received a room?
No.
Priyanka, have you not received a room? Priyanka, can you hear us? Okay, Shivam, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
You have not received a room?
No, ma'am.
Just check now. Have you received one? Shivam, are you getting a room? Priyanka, can you hear us? I'm going to put Priyanka in the waiting room, guys. Okay, so now Anandmai and Ananya, that's your time. Shivam, are you not being able to join a room? All right. So Anandmai and Ananya, the floor is yours. Have a great chat.
Hey Anand, Mike, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? That was a really fun round.
Yeah, I loved the way they were all trying so hard and getting exasperated at the end.
Yeah. My favorite was the spelling with the finger.
I like the electric car one. It was, even though she didn't get it, it was quite fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's start. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your work and who you are as a person?
It's a very existential question at 8:08 p.m. on a Friday evening, but I'm 25 to begin with, and I've grown up in Switzerland primarily, and I have, I guess, I've been really privileged to be able to study what I want and really channel my passions into what I study. So I have a BA in gender studies and English. And for the first part of my career, I was primarily a writer. I have a book. I have published articles on news outlets and primarily around like advocating for gender equality and equality for marginalized communities. So that's really where my passion lies, is somewhere between art and advocacy and program development.
Right. So what motivated you to start working with UNICEF and how did that connect you to YuWaah?
Sorry, my camera's acting up. I think it's a bit tired. But basically, like I think somewhere around last year or the year before, I just noticed how rapidly the world was burning, and I didn't feel like me writing was enough. So I interned and worked with a few development and human rights organizations. I taught in a like village in Banaras. I got a little bit of experience around like the areas that I really cared about. And then I found an application for YuWaah, specifically youth engagement, which is something I'm really interested in. And I was really, really fascinated by the idea that they wanted to work with young people and really center them in everything that they do. So I applied and I was lucky I got in.
That's great. And we're lucky to have you here. Could you tell me what is YuWaah all about? What is their mission, some initiatives?
Sure. So YuWaah is the Indian arm of Generation Unlimited, which is a global initiative that's been launched by UNICEF, which is really focused on making sure that we're working with young people when it comes to creating programs, policies, and any decisions for them, because often young people are removed from the tables where
making.
decisions are made for them.
Right.
So that's something we want to rectify. In India, actually, YuWaah was a term that was chosen by young people. We did a focus group discussion with young people when we launched in 2019, and they chose this name. And we decided that we wanted to focus in 3 specific areas. Our goals by 2030 are to find employment and entrepreneurship opportunities for 100 million young people in this country, connect 200 million young people to 21st century skill development, career guidance, and continued learning, and nurture the leadership, civic engagement, and youth innovation of 300 million young people in this country through several programs and platforms.
Wow, those are big goals, and I hope
very ambitious. Yeah, we never stop working, like ever.
So, the Young Warrior program is a subset of YuWaah. So, could you tell us what that's about and what's the goal of Young Warrior? Who can apply to Young Warrior?
Sure. So, the Young Warrior program was actually something that was born when we, during the second wave, we experienced in our team a lot of obviously cases like everyone did, and a lot of loss. And we were just wondering, how can we contribute to the fight against COVID? And because we are squarely centered in the belief that young people really are change makers, and the leaders that we need right now, we wanted to create a youth-led movement, and also ensure that we were doing this with their safety in mind. So we created as a partnership platform, we wanted to bring on multiple partners. So we created a partnership agnostic movement called Young Warriors, where we were sharing verified information and creating spaces for young people to be able to collectivize and also heal together, because to build resilience and to be able to really acknowledge what is going on, they needed those spaces. So we invested in that and made sure that it was all remote so they could do it safely from their home and really lead their families, their communities in this time that's really scary and really devastating.
So were you able to even remotely interact with some of the young warriors? Have there been any programs to see the success? Could you share something about that?
Yeah, so we had COVID Academy sessions, which was also part of the YuWaah Echoes piece, where we spoke to them, interacted with them on lives, and also in closed door AMA sessions that are currently happening as well with Swasti. On a variety of different topics, basically COVID fundamentals and mental health and things like that. And also our safe space sessions, where we brought in external experts to be able to help them find the tools and help them come together to really heal, to take care of their mental health, to grieve, to manage loss and things like that. Other than that, through YuWaah Echoes as well, we've had some really fantastic submissions in terms of art expression of different things through different experiences through the pandemic, as well as youth innovations that they've led. Yeah, and of course the quiz.
Yeah. Okay, so this week has been about YuWaah Echoes, right? So what if this quiz concludes the Echoes week? So would you like to talk about anything, say something about Echoes week?
Sure. I mean, it's just been really, really wonderful to see the outpouring of creativity, the outpouring of ideas and thoughts and passion that the young people who have been engaged through UGC and AICTE have really displayed and been so brave to share with all of us. So it's just really amazing. I'm really grateful that I get to do this as my job, and I get to see how powerful young people can be.
Yeah, that's lovely. And okay, so now what comes next for YuWaah? Considering the Young Warrior program is on its last leg, so what's next?
So Young Warrior 1.0 is wrapping up, but we will be launching Young Warrior next. That's something that we're working on. It has been launched for the most part, but we are working on equipping young people with skills, like 21st century skills, and also like skills for them to help them manage their mental health, skills such as English speaking, like basic life skills and 21st century skills, so that they can continue learning and developing their ability to like deal with the future, even if they haven't been connected with schools, even if they're not specifically in institutions, and make that like fun as well. So that's something that we're focusing on. And then of course we have our platforms and initiatives within the 3 focus areas around connecting them to jobs and nurturing their leadership and civic engagement and innovations. So we have challenges, youth innovation challenges coming up and other things, definitely.
So how do you get in touch with these children, because this youth, because so you said they're not they don't go to school and things like that, and you're trying to even help the children without basic needs. So how do you get in touch with them?
So how YuWaah works is we are a multi-stakeholder platform, which basically means that we connect with partners across sectors, because that really helps bringing in government, bringing in private sector, bringing in organizations, and bringing in the academia in one place so that we can create solutions. And then also it helps with outreach. Like if you want to reach out to specific youth constituencies, cohorts, like people in specific areas, then you can rely on your partners to help you get there. So we have networks with civil society organizations, and our UNICEF offices help us reach those students and those children and young people.
Right. Okay, so coming to you, what has been your biggest learning experience after shifting to the development sector and working with YuWaah?
Oh, that's a good question. I think like I've just been really fortunate that no matter how exhausted I am, I will always have a moment in my day where I'll be reminded why I'm doing it. Like I've been showed how passionate I am about this, which is really, really fortunate. And I just really love learning from the youth advisory. So one of my roles is to coordinate and nurture the leadership journeys of our youth advisory, which is 41 people. As amazing as Yash. And just learning from them and working with them has been a really rewarding experience. I think they teach me resilience. They teach me new ways of reaching like my goals. They teach me many, many different things every day that I'm grateful to like get to learn from them.
Right. So is there anything else you would like to share about your working experience or YuWaah or some initiatives? Is there anything else?
I'll probably share this later as well, but if you want to follow us at YuWaah India on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're interested in joining our youth advisory, just like reach out to us there, and I'm sure we'd be more than happy to have you. And just thank you for being such powerful and amazing and inspiring young warriors. It's like such a joy to be able to work with all of the young people.
So the closing. So I think people are coming back now.
Yeah, and thanks, Ananya. You're doing an incredible job. You're a pro reporter.
Thank you. And thank you for speaking to me.
Yeah, thanks. It was a pleasure.
We're going to be closing the rooms in the next 55 seconds. And we're just waiting for everyone to come back in. Thank you so much, Ananya. Thank you so much, Anmai, for that lovely discussion. Getting to know so much about YuWaah, the Young Warrior program, and everything that's coming up. Very exciting. And very excited for your journey, Anmai. Great job, Ananya. Keep it going. So I'm going to bring Yash back on the screen. we already have people coming in. So, Yash, you're back on the screen.
Yeah, hi. So thank you, Sri. And thank you, Ananya and Anmay, for explaining about and having a chit chat about what actually YuWaah is. I am a YPAT member of YuWaah and UNICEF. So it is really my pleasure to be here actually hosting this whole session. And we thank everybody who had given me a chance to be here. So now that people have started coming back, we'll buy some time for Annapurna to get the scorings. So by the time, Shri, can we just have a chat about Swasthi? I mean,
Of course. Sure.
I have a personal curiosity about what Swasthi is and what Swasthi does, how actually it works out.
Right. So Swasthi is a public health organization. We are a global South public health organization, and we are headquartered in Bangalore. And our dream is basically to see a million wealthy days by 2030. What do we mean by wealthy days? It means days of increased health and well-being, and health and wealth and well-being for the most marginalized. So how do you calculate wealthy days or even healthy days? And that's something that we can all start doing. It is about how do you reduce the number of days that you're not well? And when I say not well, it means in every way, right? So not well physically, emotionally, financially, anything, right? And how do you increase that number of days so that everyday well-being becomes a reality? So
that's a great concept.
That's what we are pursuing.
That's great.
Yeah. So I think Annapurna, give us a heads up once you're ready. And by then, I think Yash, I'm going to throw you into a panel with Navneet, and then I'm going to keep adding everybody else so that you all can discuss about how this is going. How do you feel about this? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Navneet, I'm going to bring you into this while the scores get ready. You might want to come on video, Navneet. So
Yes,
have conversation and bring in the other team leads as well.
Yeah, thank you, Shri. Hi, Navneet.
Hi, hello.
So Navneet, tell me something more about you. Where are you from?
Okay, so I'm basically from New Delhi. I am currently pursuing BTech. Like I'm doing from ECE, Electronics and Communication Engineering. I'm in my final year, and also about my hobbies and all those things. I've played nationals in 2 sports like volleyball and cricket, and also like I love to dance, and like I have represented, like I have gone and went and won as well. Also, I like to watch anime a lot, and that's pretty much all about me. That's okay.
Oh, great. So you have never thought about acting?
No.
Except for the part of the frog, the marriage was a very good acting. And since you are in Delhi, there is a National School of Drama in Delhi, right?
Yes. And I did.
So, okay.
Like I didn't tried in acting and singing. I'm like, no.
That's no problem. So you dance professionally, or is it?
Yes. Like I have learned professionally as well. Like
which style do you dance?
I have done underground battles as well. Like I do locking, a specific dance style. Like many of
I was a dancer, so I know locking.
Oh yeah, I do locking. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I was a contemporary and a hip hop and salsa.
No, I know all of most of them, but I am basically trained in locking. Like one style which I.
That's good. So the underground culture, how is it in Delhi? I mean, it's very much. Yeah.
It's a good one.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
1 second. Erin, come on video. Yeah. Tanushka, come on video. Let's just make it a conversation. Sridevi, come on video. Harsh, come on video. Let's just get to know all of you.
So we have Tanushka, Erin, and who else do we have on the video?
So we have Navneet.
Annapurna is back, yes, with the scores.
I think she's still working on the scores, so y'all can just continue speaking. And this is great information. Carry on, Navneet. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. I guess you're on mute.
Yes, you're on mute.
I'm so sorry about that. So yeah, so since some of you all are back, and Annapurna is still working on the scores, can we get to know others. Tanushka, Erin, Devi, anybody would like to go first? Please go ahead. Like to know you more. Harsh is here again. Tanushka, would like to go?
Hi, I am Tanushka from Delhi. Basically, I am pursuing fashion designing from ATDC Delhi, Gurdwara. And my hobby is singing. I love singing.
That's great. That's great hearing from you. So, this fashion designing, are you pursuing a diploma or a degree?
A degree.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. So, can you move on to Erin?
Hello everyone.
Hi,
Myself
hi.
Erin.
So, the first question, Erin, before you start, is how do you pronounce your name? I mean, there are two, three pronunciations of
Yeah,
ERR.
they mostly just mispronounce my name every time.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, because not much people like their names to be mispronounced. So yeah, please, what is it again?
It is Erin Wilma.
Erin Wilma. Okay, Erin. So did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay, good, good.
I'm Erin Wilma. I'm from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, and I'm pursuing my postgraduate from Karunya Institute of Technology. And that's it.
So which subject is it that you're pursuing your post graduation?
Food Science and Technology.
That's great. That's great. So you completed your graduation in Tamil Nadu itself, or?
No, I'm doing my final years here.
Okay, okay, that's great. So yeah, can we move on to Devi, please?
Hi, I'm Devi. I'm doing my PhD in yoga from Faculty of Yoga Sciences and Therapy, Meenakshi Academy of Higher Education and Research, Chennai. My interest towards yoga was for the fitness which comes through the traditional systems which we have lost now. So my interest is towards research, and this corona really has given us a limelight to yoga. And I have given personally so many personal classes for COVID-19 patients, which was very effective for them to come up with this situations, both emotionally as well as physically.
That's great. Yeah. So definitely shows how fit you are, and I believe do you agree with me on this point that to be fit more from the outside, you need it more from the inside. So if you're fit inside mentally and emotionally, that is how your body reflects to it.
If you are mentally healthy, that will reflect in each and every cell, because cell is also having the brain. Okay?
Exactly.
It's not like the brain location is in one particular area. It is in each and every cell. So mind body is the total beauty which you can get reflected. So
exactly.
You can't even go to any of the beauty.
Yeah. So if you have a beautiful mind, it will reflect on your body, and you'll still be beautiful. Just like you, Devi. We have seen you smiling all this way, and that shows how fit you are emotionally and physically. Thank you. So yeah, can we move to Harshraj? Harsh, can you have your camera on and the mic as well, so we can have a small chat?
So, sir, I can't open my camera because of the net issues, but
no problem.
I can introduce.
Have a chat here. Yeah, tell me about you.
So basically, I'm from Patna, Bihar, and currently pursuing my BBA from Bharati Vidyapeeth, Pune. And I am a CFA level 1 holder also. That's pretty much. 100-meter state champion. I was a 100-meter state champion in 2016.
So Harsh, I have a curious question here. So these people basically from Bihar, are you all born so intellectual, or is it something in the culture of Bihar or the food or the diet that you follow that all of you are all so excellent and intellectual? So is it some secret of Bihar?
Basically, we are here having a good exposure of the political scenario that you also know that in Bihar, the politics is in the blood of every boy or every girl. So in that issue and in that consequence, there are some pros and there are some cons also. The pros are that we are going to discuss the current affairs regularly. We are going to have a great exposure to everything that is what is happening around and there. And also the bad thing is that we are mostly involved in the political things.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, we have to just focus on the positives and get the positive what we want. Yeah. So, what are you looking forward to after your BBA? Do you have any specific plans?
Not really yet, but it will. I will have something pretty big.
So, you planning to maybe do your masters from some other state or maybe some abroad or something like that?
I haven't planned that much, but currently I'm mostly focused on my BBA currently, and then after that I will decide what will be the next time.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So, any of you here are into social work or have been working with some NGO or some organization? Any of you? Who? Oh,
Hi.
yeah.
Actually, I'm not with any NGO, but yes, we had a WhatsApp group and we are providing 1800 people books. And we have called that is WhatsApp library and got award as APJ Abdul Kalam in academics award. As in West Bengal, there is a Bengal, and because of we are
great.
approaching
That
all
is
to
great.
read books.
Can we have a round of applause for her? Please.
And because of that, because we have a huge group, that's why any kind of rescue work, like after any kind of cyclone or anything, or because of we have some ham radio workers, that's why we are doing many of rescue works as well. But our main our main aim is spreading books.
That is great, Abhishekta. That is great. So, where are you from? Basically, where does this work go around? Which place?
Actually, this is online, means for whole India.
Yeah, I understand.
Profiles in our accounts.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
so where do you hail from? Where are you from?
I am from Kolkata.
Oh, I felt that with the accent you spoke, that sweet Kolkata accent. Yeah. So there are others back as well. So can we have? Yeah, Kushal is raising a hand and Mohak. So can we go first, Kushal, and then Mohak? Yeah, please.
Hello, sir. Me and my father in COVID-19, when the pandemic was going on. Here we have a Sadar hospital. The name of the hospital is Sadar Hospital. The condition of that hospital was very good, very bad. The patients were not getting right quality of food. जो उनको मिलना चाहिए था उन्हें नहीं मिला और I and my father also distributed oximeter to the hospital and also served the food by acquiring funds all over our area. And we also help the poor ones, the ones who are traveling from Maharashtra to the workers mainly. We have also distributed some fruity and yeah, we help them in many ways.
That's a great work, Kushal. So you are from Maharashtra, basically.
No, sir, I am from Jhumri Tilaya.
Yeah, where are you from again? Jharkhand. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah. So Jharkhand, Ranchi, MS Dhoni.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So yeah, can we move on to Mohak?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So I've been part of 2 or 3 NGOs. I've worked in 2-3 projects, one being Edishala, in which we basically educate poor kids like who are from slums. We specifically go in their area, take a group of students each, like we were like a group of 10 people in particularly a region called Pitampura, where we used to teach everyone. Then there was another project called Strong She, in which we used to help ladies and help them get their rights and let them know their rights which they have. So, and there's an organization called Rex Karamveer, which has people and young people who are working for organization and doing something extraordinary. So I'm a part of that also. They do at last they nominate you for the Karamveer Award, which is a national award in India, which is given for the social services.
That is great, Mohak. So the scores are here. So I request Sim to kindly or let them share the scores with us. Yeah, please go ahead.
Thanks, Yash. So at the end of the crossword round, So we have vaccinators with 80 points, icebreakers came in first with 110 points, Innovation East with 30, Inquisit with 40, and Mindful Masters with 80. So this brings us for a final score. Icebreakers stand first with 130 points. Mindful Masters come in second with 110 points. Vaccinators are third with 100 points. And we have Inquisits in the fourth place with 70 points. And then we have Innovation East with 40 points.
That's great. Thank you, Simran. So
Thanks,
can
Yash.
we once congratulate everybody and have a round of applause? Please, can we just unmute ourselves and have a round of applause? Great. So for now, everybody is doing great, participating, great acting out, great guessing, great solving the crosswords. So now let's dive into what may be the last round of this really fun quiz. So is everybody ready for round 4?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Ma'am,
So
sorry
let's-
for the interruption. Can I just have the scores back? Can you just repeat the scores back, please, ma'am?
Go for it, sir. Sure. This goes back for just give me a thing. For the crossword round, right?
Or do you want the full scores?
Ma'am, full score.
Overall.
Overall scores now.
Let me tell you the overall scores. Vaccinators have 100 points. Icebreakers have 130. Innovation East at 40. Inquisit with 70. And Mindful Masters with 110. Yeah?
Excuse me, can I know the answers of the crossword round?
Sure, we can bring that in. Can we come back to that a little later? Is that okay?
Obviously.
Sure,
Can
Abhishek.
you
Do it in
please,
the
can
end.
you please repeat the inquisitive marks?
It's 70. 70.
Overall.
Yeah, overall it's 70. Your final score is 70 and you stand in the 4th position. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So it's time we dive into the 4th round. So let me explain before we start. So each team will be given one poster on information about COVID-19, the UNICEF poster I just said earlier, and each member of the team shall share the poster on their Facebook account. Now the goal is to cumulatively receive more than 500 reactions. Okay, so now I'll explain the scoring system. So every reaction is worth 10 points. Every comment is worth 20 points. And every share is worth 50 points. Clear? Now I'll move on to the time structure. You'll have 10 minutes in all. 5 minutes to strategize and 5 minutes to actually act out your plan. At the end of the 10 minutes, the participants have to share the screenshots and the links with us. So they're going to be in the breakout rooms, if I'm not wrong, Shri.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to comment here, Yash. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
This is what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to break out into breakout rooms. You already have met your handlers. Your handlers are going to share with you one poster. Okay, so one poster, and all of these posters. So every team has many members. All of you have one poster that you need to put up on your Facebook page, and before that, you have 5 minutes to decide on the strategy of what you do it. At the end of 10 minutes, the breakout room is going to pause and you have to share screenshots of the number of likes, comments, shares, engagement that you have got. and that will be total, and that is going to be the tally. Okay, and this can be your final round if there are no ties. If there is a tie, we'll play a tiebreaker. Soumya, to your question, what if someone doesn't have a Facebook account? Try and do it. Team up with somebody in your team and work with them to do it. Srishti, to you as well, right? So figure out in your strategy how many of you have Facebook accounts, how you're going to go about it, and I cannot let out any more secrets, so I'm going to shut up now. All right? Okay, Mubin, you have your hand raised. What's up?
Yeah, that was my same question. What if I don't have?
Yeah, so that's the question. So you figure it out. If you don't have a Facebook account, figure out who in your team has a Facebook account and then play the game. And Surki, I'm giving you a choice. Do you want to share the posters with the team leads here, or do you want the handlers to share it?
I think it's better if the handlers do it, just because at the same time kind of situation will be.
All right, great. Soumya, to answer your question, no, not only one member. And it's up to you how you strategize this. The aim over here is to get as a team the maximum cumulative reach and reactions. Okay. All right, so then let's do this. Everybody unmute yourself, because the more time we take here, the less time you get in strategizing and planning this out and actually chance to win. Just a quick secret, okay? You can actually change the entire ranking of the quiz by playing this round really well. Okay, so everybody unmute yourself.
Shri, hi. Sorry, can we just have Yash say which team is what team number once?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes, thank you.
So, just a second. So you want me to do it in the first team that there was sequence in, or
Just
the
the
sequence if you need help?
Yes, just the sequence so that we are sharing different posters.
Okay, so the first team is vaccinators. So no, you don't want me to do it in the. You don't want to do in the score wise, right?
No, just team 1 is vaccinators,
Yeah,
team 2 is
okay.
icebreakers.
So team 1 is vaccinators. Team 2 is icebreaker. Team 3 is inquisitive. Team 4 is innovation east. And team 5 is mindful masters.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Handlers, are you all on the same page?
Shri, everybody is asking the same question again, that they do not have a Facebook.
I have already explained.
account.
Guys,
Yeah.
figure it out.
So,
Figure it out in your breakout room.
Yeah. So guys, this is from me, that we can't be more clear about this, because that would clearly explain to you the strategy. And so, yeah, this is the maximum clear that we can be. So best of luck and strategize and act out.
Absolutely. And breakout rooms are opening now. Please unmute yourself, switch on your video. You know the password. Say Khulja Sim Sim and the breakout rooms will open. Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Khulja Sim Sim.
Go ahead. Please join your breakout room. It should be on your screen now. Those who are going to be in the main room, please don't. Mohak, you have a question?
Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be with vaccinators, but I'm being admitted into the wrong room. So if you can sort it out.
1 second, Mohak. What room are you being admitted into?
I'm with something Sri Devi, someone else.
So you went to the inquisitive.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have you received it now? Awesome.
Yeah, now, thank you.
Okay, Neha, you're not going to your room. You're a handler, right?
Hi, Sri. No, actually, I'm not the handler. So yeah.
But were you handling a certain room?
No.
Okay, fine.
I am actually keeping up the scores here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Rahman, are you here? Okay, we're just going to put everybody in the waiting room. S. Rugaya, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Which room were you part of?
Room 3.
What was your room name? What was your team name?
Innovative East.
Innovative.
That's 4.
That's 4. So
that's 4, Shri.
Abhimanyu, which room were you part of? Abhimanyu, are you here? Okay, I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Estrugaya, we haven't heard from you, so I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Rutuja, can we hear from you? Which room were you in? I think not in connection. All right, Priyanka, we haven't heard from you at all from the time that you have joined. All right, the floor is now open. Ananya, you can come back in.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Tell us. Sorry, one
to my breakout room.
yes, which Maimuna, which was your breakout room?
Mindful Masters.
Okay, 1 second. Great. Yeah. Abhimanyu, which was your breakout room? Abhimanyu, we can't hear you. Rutuja, we can't hear you. Which was your breakout room? I think there must be a connection issue. Okay, back to you. Yash and Ananya, you can start your commentators box.
Hi, so
Yeah, hi.
hi. So I thought we could complete the interview of Yash because I didn't get to ask the last question.
That's
So, so Yash, my last question to you was, from now, what is your future? What are your aspirations for your organization and the goals and plans? Anything?
So basically, my first aim is to gather the youth around the country and get them involved in some kind of social work. So basically, they may join any organization. It's not that they have to join your forum. They can join any organization, but rather than wasting their time on not very necessary things, they can spend their time by realizing the sense of responsibility towards the society. And I believe that if people like you and me who have understood their responsibilities at the age of 18 and 19, it's not very difficult for the rest of the youth in the country to realize. And once they do, once the youth of this country realizes what power they have and what sense of responsibility do they have, it won't be much long when the revolution will come and there will be good times rolling in.
Right. That's a really great thought. Okay, so now we can move into the content. So what?
So
yeah, go ahead.
Yash, I think you're having a network issue.
Am I audible? 1 second.
Your voice is breaking, Yash. If you want to switch off, switch on.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes. I can hear you.
Oh, is my video lagging?
A little bit, yeah. Maybe while he's sorting out his issues, I could read some.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I think we've got him back, right? I can hear you and see.
I think so, yes.
Okay. So, Yash, do you want to share your experience hosting this event?
Yeah, actually, once again, I would like to thank everybody who gave me a chance to be the host this evening. Indeed, it was a wonderful evening, and just like I said, all the participants will be taking experiences home. It will be me even taking this great experience with me the rest of my life, and not just because this was my first time to host a quiz, but because this was a great experience overall, hosting it, being a part of it. And Ananya, just a question: did you have any idea about the words that were given for charades?
No, not at all. It was quite
So
interesting
I guess
looking at.
that was a great idea by Shri or whoever idea it was to not let us
Yeah.
know. So I was completely involved in knowing and understanding what the word could be guessing at. At times the word was here and I couldn't just spell it out. So yeah,
Right.
that was an
And it was so much fun because everyone was trying so hard, and like I also got involved, like you said, I got involved in the whole process, and the way everyone acted, it was unbelievably not only great, but it was so funny, and I had a blast with the charades. I think everyone
Yeah,
if you read the comment section also, it's full of praise and yeah, continue.
yeah. Adding charades to this whole quiz was a great idea. I mean, it
Yeah.
just made everybody
Paid off.
the stress. Yeah, it was very good.
And it's not a small thing to act on a public forum. This is being live streamed,
Yeah.
and they were brave enough to open their hearts and fully act out with so much gusto. It was great to watch.
That too just within a minute. They had to
Yeah.
understand the words, then act out. It was really great.
And it also showed the team's camaraderie, all of them, and they've all just met, and within the first round they had already formed like a bond, and they were able to guess,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was really fun to watch overall.
This is what I feel is the great part of such kind of events that are being organized by various platforms, that you build up a network, you get to know
Right.
people from different backgrounds, different cultures.
Definitely.
Tomorrow this quiz ends tonight, but then from tomorrow we have bunch of friends made. I hope these people connect on various social media platforms. They get to know, they stay in touch, and times later they meet, and then there'll be this memory of this quiz today, and I'm damn sure that they'll remember Swasti and YuWaah and UNICEF and
Definitely.
all of us who have been part of this quiz, and who were the reason for their bond to be formed.
And it was really great. Like even I got to know so many new people, and when you tried to interact with them in the last break, it was so nice to hear about the different things people have done in this lockdown and how they're trying to cope and help others, even if they are facing issues. It's so lovely to hear such things.
Truly. And these people are actually role models for maximum youth of the country.
And I'm
every youngster that is to put in something in the social area, in social work, is definitely an example for everybody.
True. And if you see the comment section, people were they got so involved with this whole event. They were even answering in the comment section about in the first round. The general round, people were also sharing their options, and also I was having great fun reading the comment section. And the whole overall, I feel the event has definitely been a success, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an event to remember.
Yeah, definitely. What I'm curious about is, does this round bring the quiz to an end, or is it going to be a tiebreaker? What do you think? Just a guess.
I feel it could be a tiebreaker because everyone
I want it to be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, me too. Everyone is so competitive. Everyone wants to, everyone is getting almost not aggressive in the negative sense, but they're like, I want to win. And they were checking the scores twice and thrice to make sure to see how they could get one up over each other. So I was really having fun. Even looking at that competitive spirit when it's done in the positive sense is really great. Each team was really trying their best. So that was really nice to see.
Yeah, and this whole energy that was exchanged during this quiz, people talking to each other, getting to know each other, this was really amazing, and that
Yeah.
was enjoyed.
And that was even unexpected. Right now, if you see people go on quizzes and your cameras are off and no one is talking, but this was such an interactive session overall.
Yeah,
People were participating wholeheartedly and they were talking all the time. So that was really good
This
as well.
complete credit goes to the team who have been managing this for days now. The whole team that had been arranging this back-end stuff, making it easy for us to talk to each other,
Right.
making it more interactive. And yeah, so I feel it was and it is a complete success. And
definitely
great attempt by YuWaah and Swasti and other partners and everybody to bring in a greater picture. And I guess this event particularly is now an example for various organizations that youth on their own can have a great event held.
And productive as well.
Yeah,
Because this was something that whoever was watching could also have a say, like participate in. You learn so many new things. In the first round it was informative. The second round you had a great laugh. The third round, of course, when we didn't get to see, but there were interviews to make up for that. We got to learn about new organizations. We got to learn about new people and different work, and that's basically setting a role model, right? So it was overall a great session, I feel. And now this poster round, it's in a way, if you see, people have to go and like, so people are forced to read the poster, and they'll something that, of course, we all know the problems with Instagram and Facebook algorithms, and they don't put out social work posts. This is a great way for people to share these posts to get more likes and comments, and it's a great way to promote the
This whole structure of the quiz, as I said earlier, that your knowledge, logic, and network is going to be put up to test. So definitely, this quiz is arranged in a very, let's say, a productive manner, where all of your skills are going to put to test. And also the other aim of YuWaah, the Young Warriors Initiative, which is to spread awareness about the COVID vaccine hesitancy or the other stuff regarding coronavirus. So indirectly, we are doing it in a greater way, in a more fun way.
Exactly.
So that is what is fun.
And I spoke to Anand Mai about our favorite rounds in the charades. What was your favorite round?
So my favorite round was first Navneet saying, the team did really good. They guessed the first wedding anniversary. Wedding ring, I guess. Wedding ring.
Wedding ceremony.
Yeah, wedding ceremony within the half of the time. So that was really great. However, the synonyms did not work there, but it was great. And the next thing, though, in that round, Devi did not score points. However, her efforts to show,
electrical car. That's what I love that.
Was really, really great. It's really great, the efforts. And it's again about the effort, as I mentioned earlier.
Definitely.
It's the efforts that you make.
Right. And Shrirupa, do you want to talk about your favorite round in the charade?
I think all of them, right? Like
all of them were great.
Like the way that everybody just came in and did their thing, and everybody kind of like got into the entire thing. Mohak, I'm sorry, Navneet is in the breakout room, right? You're not in the breakout room for some reason. Okay, so we don't know what is happening here.
So I suppose we have just last 2 minutes for the breakout rooms left, if I'm not wrong.
So then I'll read some comments that we've taken from Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. So this is on Swasti's Facebook page. There are a lot of comments saying superb, great, wonderful discussion, very good, insightful discussion. Then if we see, there is a lot of support actually on YouTube for the teams. There are Go Navneet, Youth Power, Let's Go Soumya. And I love this support. It's really heartwarming to see, because you don't see people supporting each other so much these days. And when everyone's mental health is also down in such a COVID times, to see so much love on this site is really great. There's a comment from Kashmira Sarkari. So great to see the younger generation taking charge of their own destinies and not complaining and wasting times. Very well researched questions and very well articulated answers.
Thank you, Karishma. Kashmira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love. Enjoyed the program. Great job, Simran. There's a lot of support. It's really nice to see. Yeah.
Really great to see people supporting, not just youth supporting youth, but other people believing in youth, and that youth can bring change. So
exactly.
That is what matters.
And right now, we really do. Everyone needs support because everyone is having a tough time, and so no one is like. Basically, it's great to see such the community coming together for such an event. Yeah.
I guess people have started.
So I think Mohak is having an internet issue, which is why, 1 second, let's just speak to Mohak once, okay? Mohak, what's happening with you?
Actually, I'm supposed to go to Navneet's breakout room, so I exited the meeting once. Now I'm going to some other breakout room. So that was the issue last time also.
Okay, so I don't know what is happening. So 1 second. You were in vaccinators, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mohak, you're still unable to move to vaccinators?
Yes, ma'am. I am able to do it now. Thank you, ma'am.
Fantastic. Bharti, which room were you in?
Vaccinator, ma'am.
Okay. Go. Did you receive it?
It's gone, I guess.
No, I think she's having trouble on the internet. Bharti, have you received the join request for vaccinators? Yeah. Okay, back to you all. Sorry for constantly interrupting your conversation.
No, not a problem, Shri. So,
okay, so
we have more 2 minutes, Shri, for the
3 more minutes actually.
Rooms to end.
The tally is ongoing, so you all can continue speaking.
So, Shri, do you have the score after round 3? Maybe we can just remind all the viewers of the positions before we get the final scores.
I think Yash is maintaining, or otherwise
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do that. So after round 3,
Yash,
the final score.
Can I interrupt you? Can you tell me how much vaccinators got in round 1?
So vaccinators in round 1 had scored in all 10 points.
Okay, and in round 2?
In round 2, total of 10 again.
Okay, and in crosswords?
80.
Oh, wow. Inquisitive in round 1?
Inquisitive in round 1, a total of 20.
Wow. Round 2, charades?
10.
And crosswords?
40.
Innovation East in round 1?
Innovation in round 1, a total of 10.
Okay.
0 in charades.
Okay. And crosswords?
30.
Okay. Icebreakers in round 1?
10.
All right.
Charades 10.
Right.
In crosswords, it's 110.
And mindful maestros?
20 in the first round.
Okay.
10 in the charades.
Okay.
And 80 in the crosswords.
Wow. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. So yeah, Ananya, you want to have the total score, right?
Yeah.
So with the points of 130, Icebreakers with the team leader Harshraj stands first. Then we have with the points of 110 Mindful Maestros with Tanushka as a team leader in the second position. On the third position with the score of 100, we have Vaccinators with Navneet being the team leader. At the position of 4, we have Inquisitive with the team leader being Devi at the points of 70. And in the 5th position with a score of 40, we have Innovation East.
Okay. But it's even if you look at the scores of each round, you see everyone has done well in a different round. So indirectly, even when they are working, they get to know their strengths and they will also take home something new today. So that's
definitely
really great. There's something for everyone here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is Simran a participant or from the organizing?
She's from us, and she's actually one of the handlers. I have no idea why she's here. I think she's on 2 devices.
Okay.
Wait, are we done with the breakout rooms?
Waiting for the handlers to tell us.
Okay.
I've been asking every few minutes. I'm like, "Are you done?" So yeah. But
it's great that we got to interact with so many people. That's definitely going to be my biggest takeaway. I've got to know so many new people and learn a lot. And I loved Yash. I loved the mission Cinderella because it's a genuine problem. Because in India, if you see, even though we have movies and people promote and we're a developing country, but if you see, the small towns still have genuine concerns, and it's still a big taboo. So people are not even, like you said, women would not even agree to talk. So it must be really, really hard to even get them to agree to listen to you.
Yeah. So Ananya, to add to that point, in the rural areas that I have been in, for the awareness reason, there are worst and weird conditions and very let's say practices that are not acceptable at all. Which is women using ash and a cloth. So and there are many more such weird practices that need to be thrown out. And just not being that, I personally believe why I started this initiative is this change has to be two-way change. So it has to start from the city as well. From the city where there are no boys buying sanitary napkins for their female friend, mother, maybe anybody in relation with female aunts, maybe anybody. They're not buying it for them. And there are girls who buy sanitary napkins wrapping around in the newspaper, black cloth. This taboo needs to be thrown out from cities as well. Because always we have seen that the people in rural areas, up to some extent, look up to the people in the city.
Right.
Yeah. So that is where the change has to be a two-way change. And I personally believe that male society has to understand more of it. How my mother, my sister, my female friend feels, the pain that she goes through during this time. Because in the rural areas, still there is much of a patriarchal society. And most of the decisions and reactions of the females depend upon the actions of the male. So that is how it has to go about.
Right. I think people are back. Do we have the final score?
I am personally much excited for this one.
Yes, me too.
I think we're going to wait for Annapurna to tell us when the scores are ready.
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. I will be back with the score.
Yeah, take it.
All right. So anyway, like you were saying, it's a two-way street, and so I agree. And it's not only cities and towns; it's even girls, boys, and everything. And thank you for bringing it as a main initiative of your organization. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yash and Ananya. Lovely conversation once again. What a great commentators box. Ananya, thank you for everything that you're doing. Yash, great stuff. And I mean, I think all of us today here the fact that we have come together, we have played this rounds of quiz and had a lot of fun. At least I had a lot of fun. Yash, back to you if you want to speak to the participants.
Yeah, please. So can we have the cameras of the participants on, please? Participants who are back, can you just on your cameras, please? Okay, great. I can see all. So we'll have a conversation with those we had no chance to do it earlier. So it's Pranali Patel. Would you like to have a conversation with us? Hi Pranali, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Um,
So tell me something about you. Where are you from? What do you do?
so I'm from Allahabad and I'm pursuing my B.Ed from Allahabad University. And I've worked with Robin Hood Academy 2 years back because I got COVID, so I could not continue with them. But I'm thinking to join it again, and it was a very good. It was very good experience for me to work with them. It is a very good academy. You all might have listened about RHA, Robin Hood Academy.
Yeah.
And that's it about me. I have
That's
also done
great.
NCC in my graduation, Naval NCC. It was accorded
That is
with the
great.
best cadet rank. And
Oh,
I'm
wow.
currently preparing for UPSC as well. And for a career option, I'm pursuing B.Ed.
That is
That's all about
great.
me.
That is great, Pranali. That is really great to hear from you and all the great stuff that you have been doing. I hope you have completely recovered from the COVID and everybody at your end is safe and healthy. Yeah. So can we move on to Richie?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Richie.
Yeah, my name is Richie and I'm a BTech student. So I study at Cambridge Institute of Technology. I'm a computer science student, by the way. And I'm right now doing my third year of engineering.
Yeah. So Richie, I'm a computer science student and I am a Game of Thrones fan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you studying? You said again BTech, right?
BTech, yes.
Oh, great. So where are you from?
Bangalore.
Where?
Bangalore. I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. The city of IT hub.
Yep.
Most of the people here are from Bangalore. She is from Bangalore, right? Yeah. People from Bangalore have a different glossy face.
It's a
Yeah.
complete
Different vibes.
One of the best cities to be in.
Yeah. So, yeah. Chakshu wants to have a conversation. Go ahead. Raise your hand. Turn on your camera. You can have a conversation with us. Hi.
First of all, hi to everyone. You have just asked about you have any social background before this round. So I want to tell about my brother. He has started an NGO that is Helping Hands. It is situated in Jalandhar in Punjab. And he generally used to help the dialysis patient or give money to the one who needs, जैसे कहते हैं जिनको पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही उनकी हेल्प कर देते हैं वो, and the one widows को monthly to monthly essential good provide करते हैं.
Oh, that's really great. So, are you from Punjab?
Yes, I am from Punjab.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, from
And,
professionally.
Yeah, go ahead.
Professionally, my qualifications are I have done Masters in Commerce from GNDU and recently I have qualified UGC NET JRF. Now I'm aspiring to pursue PhD.
That is great. PhD in what subject? Have you decided yet?
Finance or marketing.
Oh, that is great. Really great subjects. Look forward to. Thank you, Takshu. So, are we done with the scores? Annapurna? Some more time.
We are absolutely done with the scores. And before that, Yash, so basically we want to also present the scores to everyone so that everybody can see their scores, all the team scores. Sid will present the sheet because that's an automatic calculation. So let's go with automatic calculation and not the PPT. And is everybody excited? Is everybody ready? Please. Yes. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's have all your videos and your audios on. Thank you so much for sticking on with us. For those of you who dropped out in the middle and found themselves in different groups, we're really sorry. This keeps happening with the tech situation. Sid is going to do the honors of presenting the screen, and Yash, you're going to announce.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Please let me know if you can see my screen.
Screen is visible to everybody. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Siddhant. So, as you can see on the screen, we have the scores here. So, in the first position, we have vaccinators with a score of 9280. Great, congratulations to all of them, the team vaccinators. And the second position, we have Team Mindful Mastros with a score of 1460.
Yash, can you pause? And can you pause? I had actually prepared an entire clapping clip because of this. So we are going to wait. Let us wait, and we will clap.
Yeah,
for vaccinators. Everybody, please unmute yourself. Clap for the vaccinators. Well played, guys. Well played. Here is the clapping audio. Yes. Okay. Now let's bring in the next. Yash, go for it.
So the second position, we have Mindful Mastros with a score of 1460. A wonderful applause for all of them, please. Great. So on the third position, we have Innovation East with a score of 870. A round of applause for Team Innovation East. And the fifth position, we have Inquisitive with a score of
fourth position also.
Fourth position we have Icebreakers.
Yeah, in the fourth position we have, I'm so sorry. In the fourth position we have the Icebreakers with a score of 840. Round of applause for them.
Can everybody clap, please? Well played, guys. Well played. Now we have the fifth position.
Yeah, in the fifth position we have the Inquisitive with the final score of 10. Everybody,
Score of 70. Let's clap. Let's clap. Well played.
Great. So we do not have a tiebreaker round. It's a clear win situation.
Yes, and Sid, you can stop presenting.
And so finally, the winners of YuWaah Course National Quizmaster Finale is Team Vaccinators. So congratulations to them.
Oh, well played, well played.
So congratulations to all the teams who participated. Indeed, as I said earlier, what you will take from here is a network, connections, experience, and knowledge for sure. So this was me, Yashwant Rane. Thank you, all of you, for this amazing evening. Thank you, all the team, for giving me a chance. So this isn't an official vote of thanks as such. You'll have a vote of thanks from me and Sarkit. So over to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yash. And a big thank you to all of you for skipping the evening snack, the dinner, everything, and sticking with us, full of energy and full of I was just waiting, I just saw you guys go like that. And I was like, wow, I need to be as energetic as these guys. So congratulations to the winners, and congratulations to all the others also for participating, because like we said in the beginning, participation is also winning. Active participation is so important in this world today. We should not be passively sitting back and just watching things happen. And that's so important to remember. So with that, thank you all. I would like to pass it on to Anandmay to take it away and floor us all.
Thanks so much, Suki. It's been a genuine pleasure to be here and interact with all of you. I just want to share a few words. So, I mean, we know that the past 2 years have been really, really difficult. We as a global community have been struggling to live through this pandemic and continue to be productive and active people. Through lockdowns and loss, we've gone through a really difficult time and have seen the very fabric of our existence transform really drastically. And while we've dealt with these changes, what has really inspired me, and I know a lot of people like me, is seeing young people emerge as powerful leaders within their own communities. And through the Young Warrior movement, we had the privilege to witness the youth of this country, especially collectively, come together to heal through our safe space sessions, access and amplify information by attending our COVID Academy sessions and being able to access our knowledge hub and work with their friends and their peers on ground to disseminate essential resources. We've heard countless stories through the movement, whether it's the story of a 22-year-old Manpreet Kaur from Firozpur in Punjab, who opened up her own home despite not being able to continue her own education to ensure that the children in her village could continue learning, or of 18-year-old Aslam from Delhi, who, after losing his own father due to oxygen shortage, worked tirelessly to provide oxygen to people in his community. And it is you, all of you who are here today, and all of the other young warriors who are passionate and determined, that give me and my team, and I know a lot of other people who are working on this movement, hope for a brighter future. It's been a matter of great pride for all of us at YuWaah to see this movement take the country by storm, thanks to your enthusiasm and the enthusiasm of our partners. And it has really strengthened our resolve to continue investing in and nurturing the limitless potential of the youth of this country. I want to especially thank UGC and AICT and the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports for their continuous support. And of course, a special shout out to NCCDC and Swasti for leading this championship with great panache and like precision. I've never seen such precise Excel sheets in my life, especially Simran, Surki, Shri, Annapurna, Sid, Neha, Purni, and Suvira, who was working on our team for this. Thank you to Ananya for being an amazing reporter and commentator today, and Yash for being an excellent, excellent host and helping us end with a bang. And of course, you, the participants, for your enthusiasm. If you want to continue following our work at YuWaah, please check us out at YuWaah India on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you again for joining us tonight and staying despite dinner calls and snacks, like Suki said. Stay safe and take care.
Thank you so much for that, Anandmay. Surki, you have a few questions from our young warriors on chat on how to get certificates. So why don't you address them? And we will then do the closing.
Okay, I'll address it with this one sentence, and that is, we have all your email IDs and we'll be getting in touch tomorrow.
Right, so you will receive all of it tomorrow and you'll get your certificates. I also have two announcements, very quick ones. The entire event was live streamed. So you will find it on the Young Warriors Facebook page, on the Swasti Facebook page, on the Young Warriors YouTube. Okay, so if you want to share it with friends, family, you want to tag each other, tag yourself so that you can stay in touch, you can do that over there. Okay, so it was great having you all. Surki, can we close now?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. So No, there's no Kulja Sims. Okay, let us do this. We'll do this. Please unmute yourself. We do 1, 2, 3 YuWaah, and then we close and we stop streaming. Okay? And unmute. Come on, video.
Also, if we can turn on videos wherever we can.
Yes, please turn on your videos. Yeah, so we're going to do this. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and all of you say YuWaah together. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. YuWaah. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Good night. It was great fun playing with you.